Hello there and welcome to yet another edition of the Lagos Transportation Agenda. My name is Austin Inyang and this is a show where we highlight current events, topical issues, as well as showcase evolving trends in the dynamic world of transportation. Since its formal inauguration on the 30th of June 2017, the Lagos State Environmental Sanitation Corps, also known as LAGES, has played an important role in bringing the benefits of a cleaner and saner environment to more and more people in Lagos State. Formerly known as Kick Against Indiscipline or KAI Brigade, it is an agency under the Ministry of the Environment with a mandate to ensure a cleaner and saner environment for the people of Lagos State. What has been the challenges in carrying out this mandate, and how is the agency striving to surmount these challenges? To discuss this and related issues in today's show, I have with me the Corps Marshal of LAGES, that's the Lagos State Environmental Sanitation Corps, formerly known as KAI Brigade, in the person of Major Olani Olatubosuko, retired. Welcome to the show, Corps Marshal.
Thank you very much.
When the Lagos Transportation Agenda returns after this timeout, Major Olani Olatubosuko, the Corps Marshal of LAGES, also known as KAI Brigade, and I will be discussing safety and environmental sanitation. What nexus? What is the connection? Don't go away. Stay with us.
Great economies are built on good transportation network. This is why Lagos State Government through LAMATA has been working tirelessly to enhance the state's transport infrastructure and implement the Strategic Transport Master Plan (STMP) for Lagos and create a world-class transport network for the metropolis. The STMP would deliver 6 rail lines, 1 monorail, 14 BRT routes, 26 water transport routes, 3 cable car routes, and several road intervention to promote the integration of the transport modes. When all these projects are completed, there will be lower emission, leading to better health for all, lower road crashes, better quality of life, and faster economic growth. With the BRT already running in some corridors, jetties being upgraded, and rail line from Okokomaiko to CMS coming on board soon, life of Lagosians in the face of Lagos is changing every day. A healthier and more prosperous Lagos is in the making, and LAMATA is driving it. LAMATA, keeping Lagos moving.
Welcome back. It's the Lagos Transportation Agenda, and with me on the show today is the Corps Marshal of LAGES, the Lagos State Environmental Sanitation Corps, Major Co, retired. Let me start by asking you, sir, just give us an overview of the mandate of this agency. What exactly, in a few words, is it supposed to do?
Yeah, we have a whole lot of duties and functions, but I'll just highlight the one on the general cleanliness of the state, because that's the most important one for now.
Yes.
And picking up miscreants and this, people crossing the highway,
Yes.
and this open urination and defecation,
Yes.
among all others. But those are the major ones.
Yes.
For now.
I see. Exactly why? Because a lot of Lagosians probably do not know that KAI is now the Lagos State Environmental Sanitation Corps. Why was the name changed from KAI, Kick Against Indiscipline, which I thought was a very catchy title?
No, in those days, it was just a kind of a brigade, a kick against indiscipline. But now it has a larger perspective.
Okay.
Lagos Environmental Sanitation Corps. I know under the environment and sanitation that it entails a whole lot of things.
Yes.
So it's broader and it's more enhanced to work more effectively than what we used to know as kick against indiscipline.
Yes. Now, amongst some of the your mandates, some of the things that is in your overview, your work is to prevent the erection of illegal structures on walkways, drains, pathways, road verges, medians, and pedestrian bridges in the state, prevent the selling and cooking of food on or sidewalk, prevent auto mechanics from operating on roadsides, and so on. Now, what are the challenges? I mean, Lagos is such a huge, metropolis, and its sanitation is an issue. In fact, a global organization listed Lagos as one of the least livable cities on the planet, and then because of the general cleanliness or lack of it in Lagos. So, what has been the challenge, especially since you took over as co-marshal?
Yeah, thank you very much. You see, Lagos is. We used to see Lagos as a very small place, but Lagos is harboring. I mean, we have so much people living in Lagos.
Yes.
And anywhere you see people living, naturally they will generate waste. They will generate waste.
Yes.
And if you have a whole, let us just say a whole street, you can imagine the volume of waste they will generate in a day. And in terms of the general sanitation, like our markets, we ensure that they are clean. Like last week, I think last week or last 2 weeks, last week, we seal up in the Ram market. When we went to the markets, the place was in a mess. So the commissioner said, our commissioner for environment, Mr. Tomo Abna, said the place should be sealed up. And when it was sealed up, they really carry out the sanitation, the cleanliness. Like the first day when we went there, we couldn't even stand. It was stinking. It was smelling. So every day we go there, they do the cleaning. Likewise, other markets or other places where they sell. Once you just notice those kind of a thing, we'll just move in and we'll just do the needful.
So what progress would you say, to be frank, that you are encouraged by the progress that has been made? Is there compliance? Because when you talk of creating awareness, is there compliance? Is there voluntary compliance on the part of people?
Yeah, I will tell you that the level of compliance is high. Like people crossing the highways now, the number of people that we used to arrest before has gradually reduced.
Okay.
And when you look at this beggar, those people urinating openly, defecating openly, it has really gone down. And
even without your officers being there?
No, we are there 24 hours now.
Okay.
Ojudu beggar, along that stretch.
Yes.
So
okay.
we have permanent deployment there now, 24 hours.
Okay.
So even if you go there now, you see that it's a cleaner place and it's a better place. like before, in a day, maybe we used to overnight we can make arrest of about 20, 30. Now we hardly get 4 arrested.
Okay.
So people are really complying.
All right.
So it's encouraging.
All right.
People still cross the road because of ignorance, and they don't understand the fact that this bridge was built for us to have like a safety movement. The old bridge, they were saying that it's too crowded, and they do this new bridge. So there is no excuse again. It's for safety purpose. People are just ignorance.
And it is not for the government for telling us to use the pedestrian bridge to cross to the other side of the road or the express. So if anything should happen, like it commonly happens on the highways. So if you want to cross the road and mistakenly maybe the car coming, this is an highway. So if you are get hit by any vehicle, that is a life lost. So another problem for the government and for the family to say, yes, the government they're only going to play their own part by taking the cops here from the road within some hours. But for the family, it is a loss. And possibly most times these people they might be the breadwinner of the family. So it is very, very okay. And being a Christian, what the Bible says, it is we need to be obedient to the leaders, people taking the lead that God has given the chance, has been the government to say. So it is really, and also my own doctrine. If you cross the express and you died along the line, they are going to, how much to put it? They will remove you as being a Christian. So they say this person was not part of us. So it is very okay. You can see, and also I think there's no traffic on the road. So it is like for any very sensible person knows that this is the right thing to do.
I've been in Lagos and I see a lot of people risking their lives going through the risk of running across the road with ongoing vehicles. It's a very risky attempt. They should make use of the pedestrian bridge. That's why the government provided all this, so that lives will be saved. I think they should follow the law and be law abiding. They should make sure the things are done the right way for their own good, and so as not to put the amenities and the facilities the government has produced from our taxpayers' money, not to waste them. So that's my take. I think they should look more into it. They should arrest them. I see the truck there arresting those that are crossing over the road. I think they should keep it up.
For those crossing the road and using the pedestrian bridge, I think the government have done enough to give us a pedestrian bridge just because of our own safety. And people believe using the pedestrian bridge takes time, and they want to move faster. But it's better, at the adage says, it's better to be late than never. And I think people should cultivate the habit of using the pedestrian bridge. Climbing the bridge is healthy, exercise, and the stuff. But I can understand for people that have a movement challenge, older people, but at the same time, no matter what, you will still get to where you are going safely than crossing the road express. Because if there is any issue, that's the end. That's just it. Then I would just advise again the government using constructing pedestrian bridge. They should just see how it will be convenient for people to climb and to move. Like this one now, I'm feeling the vibration as I'm standing on this concrete. I'm feeling vibration. Maybe for people that can synthesize this, for anybody will just move. But I'm standing now as the breeze. I'm feeling the vibration on this bridge. So I think vibration. So I believe governments also should look into what they are doing. Many people may not believe so much in the safety of things, but by and large, using the pedestrian bridge is more better and safely than crossing the express.
Pedestrian bridge is very good, even for safety. You know, using this place is a normal thing that government should do for us, and he has done it. I don't know why people are still crossing by roads, because it's safety, it's more safety. That's my opinion, and I employ people to be using it for their life, for the safety of their life.
When the Lagos transportation agenda returns after this time out, I'll take up the call marshal on a host of other issues to do with the partnerships between LAGESC and other agencies, as well as its opportunities and projections for the future. Stay with us.
Akété ilé ọgbọ́n, Èkó akété ilé ọgbọ́n, arọ́mọdé dẹ́ kó má má já o, Èkó arómísà lẹ́gbẹ́lẹ́gbẹ́, arọ́mọdé dẹ́ kó má má sá o, Èkó arómísà lẹ́gbẹ́lẹ́gbẹ́. Akété ilé ọgbọ́n.
Great economies are built on good transportation network. This is why Lagos State Government through Lamata has been working tirelessly to enhance the state's transport infrastructure and implement the Strategic Transport Master Plan (STMP) for Lagos and create a world-class transport network for the metropolis. The STMP would deliver 6 rail lines, 1 monorail, 14 BRT routes, 26 water transport routes, 3 cable car routes, and several road interventions to promote the integration of the transport modes. When all these projects are completed, there will be lower emission, leading to better health for all, lower road crashes, better quality of life, and faster economic growth. With the BRT already running in some corridors, jetties being upgraded, and rail line from Okokomaiko to CMS coming on board soon, life of Lagosians in the face of Lagos is changing every day. A healthier and more prosperous Lagos is in the making, and Lamata is driving it. Lamata, keeping Lagos moving.
If you're just joining, it's the Lagos Transportation Agenda, and I have with me the Corps Marshal of the Lagos State Environmental Sanitation Corps, or LAGES, formerly known as KAI, Kick Against Indiscipline. Corps Marshal, just before the break, I talked about compliance and so on. What are the methods by which you ensure compliance? Now, I ask that question because oftentimes I hear about education, awareness, and enforcement. Can you just go through these methods by which you know, which one is heavier? Is it the education, is it the awareness, or is it the enforcement?
Thank you very much. You see, the enforcement aspect is the last one. That is, if all other ones have failed.
Exactly.
Normally, we go on sensitization, we tell them what and what they are expected to do. And even if you see some infraction,
yes,
we still give them some time to clear it. So it's only when they don't clear the infractions that the enforcement will now come.
Okay.
So enforcement is the last thing. But in most cases, once they comply, there's nothing for you to enforce.
Exactly.
Yeah, but people are really complying. Like now, we're just coming from an operation in Obalende. We went to Lekki. We gave them some notice. You guys are supposed not to stay here because the residents association complained that particular place harbors criminal. So normally we just went there, we gave them notice. Then today, the level of compliance was about 70%. Then we just remove the rest. So people are really complying now. So it even makes our job easier.
Yes, yes. And for those who, again, will still not comply in spite of your best efforts, what does punishment look like?
No, the punishment is we just once we pick them, there's a mobile court here.
Oh, okay.
We just take them to the court. The courts know what to do with them, and we are done with them.
Okay. So you are an agency under the Ministry of the Environment. What support, what partnership do you have? What kind of collaboration are you having with other agencies in the state government? Yeah,
it is very cordial. At least so many times we've carried out a joint operation with LAPSCA, with LASMA, and that one with Loma is almost on weekly basis. La CEPA, any agency that approach us, LASWAMO, so we normally oblige. Even now, say the operation we carry out in Lekki was based on a kind of the Lekki Resident Association wrote that we should assist them to clear some misconduct, which we did today. In fact, we've been doing it for quite some time now. Even Obalende LCDA.
Okay.
In fact, they approached us that they really need our assistance in this, and we have been doing it. Any agency that approach us, whether it's in our ministry or not in our ministry, we do assist them. That is just what we do, because that is why we are here.
Exactly.
To rather assist, because this is the enforcement arm of the state. So any agency, whether it belongs, whether it's part of whether it belongs to our ministry or other ministry, will really go out. And any local government that really need assistance from us, or any, SCDAs or residents,
association.
We'll just move in and just
private estates.
Private estates. Because if they tell us by removing the mistrust, by telling us where they are, they're even making our job easier for us.
Exactly. Because you cannot stay here.
No. Because they say yesterday, they know where they are, and they know the time we can really meet them there.
Exactly.
So they will come up with the plan. Then we just go. We carry out the kind of a joint operation, and that's all.
Okay, just before I let you go, sir, we often hear they saying government cannot do it alone. Even in this, policing the environment, trying to make a saner environment, I'm sure that particular statement still holds true, that government cannot do it alone. What support or where do you see the private sector in all this? I mean, Lagos being a commercial hub and everything.
Yeah. You see, I must be frank with you. The state is really trying its best.
Yes, definitely.
But they have their own, how do I call
Challenges.
it? Challenges too. But we've been getting the best from Lagos State government. I must confess.
Yeah.
There is no request that we pass through the government that to the commission, through the commissioner to the governor, that he will not endorse.
But you are the government too.
No, me, I'm just.
You are a member. You are an agency of government.
My own is just.
My question was about the private sector, non-government.
Non-governmental organization. Okay, like before I came on board, some agencies provided. I think they gave us some vehicles. They gave us T-shirt. They gave us shares.
Yes.
They gave us boots. They gave us so many things. Then in some places they gave us containers.
Yes.
At least to house where we have our personnel.
Okay.
Like in most places where we have our personnel, they don't have an office. But some people are really trying, they are assisting us, and we want to reach out to anybody that feels there is a way they can assist us.
Exactly.
Yeah, in that aspect. Because in most places we don't have where our personnel stays.
Yes. Yeah, I'm sure after this conversation, those watching out there will definitely.
Yeah. So if there's anything they feel they can use to assist us through the ministry, I think we'll appreciate that.
Wonderful. Well said. How do we reach? How does the public, like you just mentioned now, people who can help?
Yeah.
So how do they get to you?
We are at least if you go on net, like, once you just Google like GESC, you see our activities there, and you can pass a message to us through that place.
I think I have it.
And I will equally share the number, a telephone number where we can be contacted.
Okay.
And we can also be contacted through the ministry.
Okay.
Even somebody goes on radio and says this and that, he wants my agency to assist in one aspect or the other, we'll move in straight and get it done. So you don't need to bother yourself. It can come on the air, on the radio, through the phone, through our portal.
Yeah.
Then we'll just do what we are supposed to do.
So thank you so much, Corps Marshal of Lagos, aka Kai Brigade.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
And thank you to viewers at home for watching. It's the Lagos Transportation Agenda. God willing, we'll be back next week at this time on this channel to discuss yet another important aspect in the evolving world of transportation in Lagos State, in Nigeria, and beyond. Until then, this is Austin Ian saying, take care of yourself, take care of others. Stay safe. Bye-bye. God bless.